Right, welcome to Purple Advert Gaming. This is a playthrough of The Goblin King is Angry. We've got 4 players playing today. Myself, my eldest son Thomas, my wife Shell, and my middle son Luke. We've all played before apart from Luke, but we'll help him with it, so he'll be alright. He's played plenty of games before. So we've done most of the starting setup, so we've decided on what colours we are, and I'm going to be first player. We rolled a dice and I won that. So I'm going to be the orange player. Can't get that much closer, but there's the orange player. And my, I don't know what it's called actually, captain leader is Mincemeat. I will read it. It's the pit boss. I can play 2 extra goblins in the goblin phase, but I may not recruit ogrins. So I can only recruit goblins and hobgoblins. Thomas is the blue player. You can see that. And he is Oogie Juge, the necromancer. That one. Once per turn, after any player's goblin is destroyed, play a goblin in the hex of the defeated goblin. So that could come in handy. Shell is the green player. I did mean to mention actually, but it's too late. You've seen 3 of them now. That I have got the deluxe version, so we're playing with the me gobs. And Shell is Og the Ogrin. You cannot buy hobgoblins, but spend 1 less stone when buying ogrins. That's that card. And finally, Luke is the purple player. There we go. And he's got one of the more confusing characters in the game, if I'm honest. Played with him before, but didn't really use him. He's Dirty Sock. I get it now, I didn't get it when I started reading it. The Demon King. And at the start of the Goblin phase, place your Hellfire token on any hex at least 3 away from the castle. You may choose not to gain goblins this Goblin phase. If you do, move any goblinoids in a target hex to the Hellfire token. So that's who everybody is. We've got us 3 stones to get us started. So let's get started. Move the box out of the way. I've already shuffled the castle cards, so I'll put them on the board. And we're ready to go. Right, so first turn, we start with the Goblin phase. So me first. Because I'm the first player, I forgot to mention, there we go, we've got the goblins here. So I'm up first. And I can put, so I start by putting 4 goblins down. I get extra, so I get 6 goblins. And I can use other encampments. So my orange one is over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop 2 in here for now. I'm going to put 2 in the brown one. And 2 over in the yellow one. Just to spread them out a bit. So, Thomas?
I'm going to spend 3 gems to get an ogre.
Right, if you could talk louder, people could hear you.
I'll spend 3 gems to get an ogre.
Right, so you're spending 3 gems, stones as they're called in the book, to buy an ogre, which means you've got 2 less goblins to place this turn. You like ogrins, don't you?
So do I. I'm going to spend 2 and get an ogre in, please.
Right, so that's your special ability.
Yeah.
You still get 2 less goblins, yeah?
Yeah.
Now this is an instruction video, but as I said, Luke's not played before, so Luke, now it's your turn. You can place 4 goblins in your area here, or if you want to use your stones like they've done, you can buy one of them as a hobgoblin who's slightly bigger, or one of them, and as you can see, and that's an ogre. You don't have to buy them, they're just a lot tougher than normal goblins. So what do you want to do? You want to buy him?
Yeah.
Right, so that costs you 3 stones. And then, so now on your turn, you get to place him and 2 normal goblins in either of them.
And that one.
Yeah, that's fine. So then it's the movement phase. So a lot happening at the minute. So just gonna come in like that.
Hang on, we go around. We'll
Yeah.
go right. Now it's you.
You can move now. You can't have more than 4 goblins or amount of goblins in a hex. He counts for 4, so he's always got to be on his own. But they can go there, or you can split them up, or they can go there. It's up to you. I'd keep them together if I'm honest for now. Yeah, that's good. So we've done the movement phase. So now it's the castle phase. It's everybody's favourite bit. So as the first player, I get to pick the top card, and it's a wizard. There we go. There's a wizard. So we find the token with that symbol on it. Oh, not quite see that symbol there. And I place him on the board. Yep. So this wizard, if I remember this right, so it takes 1 goblin to kill him, but it kills 4 goblins either side of him for 3 in a direction. So I say 4 goblins, 4 points of goblin. So he's where we've got to fight Luke. Alright. So because I'm mean, I'm going to start off over here, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to place it there, and that's the free castle card that we get. Now it's my turn. Let's say it.
So when it says once per turn, does that mean 1 every whole turn or 1 every castle phase?
No. So this is a turn before the year gets passed.
So I can do it any time then?
Yeah. I'm going to spend 1 gem, 1 stone, sorry, keep calling them gems, to buy a castle card. And I'm going to play it. I don't have to, I could keep it, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to play it because it's early days. It's a priest. So again, we're going to find the token with that symbol. Yep, which is that. I don't think I showed you that. And then the other side, it's got the requirements. So he's not as tough as the wizard, but well, he doesn't kill as many goblins. But he's harder to kill, so it takes 4 to kill him, but he only kills 1 goblin, 1 point of goblin. So it does give everybody around him a bonus, but I'm not going to use him for that because it's a bit mean to put them both on green. So,
Yeah, it is.
so I'm going to put him here. You can have a go at blue instead. Now, you might have noticed everybody else used their stones, but normally what would happen, Thomas could buy the next card for 2, Shell could buy it, or Luke could buy it, but Shell's got 1 stone left, but nobody else has. So that's that. That's the castle phase. Conflict. Again, we'll move round. I always like to start, so we'll have that as the dividing line. We'll go around like that. So this one starts here, so it does 1 point of damage to a goblin, so it kills that blue. And this guy, the wizard, he's really good, does 4 points of damage, so it kills green's ogre. And you can do whatever you want, you just ask me that. So Thomas's special power is if somebody gets killed, you can play a goblin in the hex of the defeated goblin. It does say goblin. Might have to check that with the rules. I'm not sure whether that's. We have had this discussion about whether it's a goblinoid. we'll play that for now, because I don't know, because it seems that you can play whenever. Although he's a necromancer, so maybe it's just goblins.
Goblin. It says goblin.
Yeah. We're changing his mind. So you can't do that. The only place you can play is there. Yeah. So he's gonna put it there. Says any player. Yeah. So you're right, Shell. Goblinoid refers to goblins, hobgoblins, and ogrins. A goblin is just a goblin. I got that one. Sorry. So that's the conflict phase, and then it's the end phase. Not much to the end phase. We pass the king's ear token to the left, and then we all get a stone. I'm not going to do as much explaining going forward. We're just going to have as turns. If I just feel anything needs pointing out, I'll point it out. So if anybody else around the table talks, make sure you use a big voice. All right. Right. So it's Thomas's goblin phase. So now, so I'll just explain this, but he can put his goblins in unused encampments as well if he wants.
2 there. And 2 over there.
Okay. And again, I think the rules on this is you can do it at the same time, but it gets a bit, if everybody's doing it together, we find it gets a bit overcomplicated, so we like to go around the table and do it in order.
Yeah, I'm putting my 2 where I should.
Yeah. So you've got 4, you can put 2 in there, 2 in there, 3 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, 3 in there, or all 4 in one. It's up to you. You put 4 goblins down, and it's up to you how you split them. Put them all 4 together if you want. The hex though, can you see the hex on the board? So if you're putting them all in one, put them behind it. Okay. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Right, this time I'm going to spend 2 stones to get myself a hobgoblin. So that normally costs me, so I normally then get 3 goblins normally, but I get 2 extra goblins. So I've still got 5 goblins to place. So I'll put 3 in that one. 2 in that one with the hobgoblin. Right. Movement.
Him there. They can't move, so with him there.
Right, so yeah. So him moving there, it's 4 points of damage straight away for that. So kills it and destroys it. Get that back. Reach that one. And then you get a stone as reward. Stick here.
What?
Why don't you? Oh, if you've moved in, why don't you then move that?
They were next to it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And then 2 in there. And then 2 in there.
Yeah, sorry. Because they were next to you're right, next to a castle unit. We're saying they can't move. I know it's now destroyed. Again, clarification on that. It's fine. That's how we've been playing it.
Putting them 2 there to get rid of that.
Yep. That's not very strong in defence.
Yeah.
Right, Lou. They've all got to move towards the castle, so just yeah.
And then there. And these. There.
Again, if you don't want to move them together, you can split them up. It's up to you. Make sure we know it's and I forgot, because Thomas was this guy, this mincemeat that I am before, and I forgot he was the green flame with a sea of green. So we've got a sea of orange at the minute, and I don't know how you coped. It's quite confusing. But I've got too many. I've got too many goblins on the board.
Already, I have like a million boards. I ran out of goblins.
Right, castle phase. Now this card I didn't say you've got to play. The first one you've got to play.
I can't.
Alright. So I'll just read that. So it's called Over Here. It's not an actual castle unit. It says you may move and turn a castle unit to any legal hex. This will not move tower or barricade units. There aren't any units on the board at the minute, so that just gets discarded.
Buy one.
Right, so you're buying one.
I like to use it.
So he's using it straight away because it's the wizard. And now my son, I can tell you exactly who he's playing it against. Yep. Think about it.
Can I put it there?
No, it's got to be in the light green. But if you look at the markings, I shouldn't be helping you, but you look at the markings, you should be able to get both them hexes. There we go.
Yeah.
So it's in there. We'll come to that in a minute.
I'm buying a castle card,
So I'm spending 2 to buy a castle card.
and it is a unique. I can't remember what that does.
It just stops them.
Right. So this is Lisa, the henchman, and she's just an obstacle. So she goes on the board, and you have to go around her.
Is she the one that squashes?
No.
She's the one that you put it right in front of my guys when they're going to the castle.
Yeah, but she's it just limits movement. You're getting confused with the king.
Yeah. But it stays on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll put it there.
There's the big towers of orange coming soon.
Oh, there is an extra ability that I didn't realise. There's another symbol on it. Protect. Place this hex under another chosen castle unit, and if that castle unit would be destroyed, remove this instead.
Alright, so I can put it
So
under
you can put
that.
it under that wizard,
Ah, go on then.
and then it'll, yeah. I didn't notice that symbol when we played before. So now when if I attack that, then she gets destroyed.
Yeah.
We just used it as a blocker. Right, so then nobody else can buy any more cards because you need 3 stones to get a card, Luke. As we all would, so that's it. So now it's the conflict phase. There's only one on the board. So this wizard does 4 points of damage. That way 3, this way 3, so it kills both of them. That way 3, but nobody there. And this way 3, which kills these. So 2 for the hobgoblin, 1 each for the goblins. So 4 in total.
I'm just going to put that. Wait a minute. No, I won't put that there actually. So,
2.
nope, that helps you.
Okay, so he's not putting a goblin down where one we just killed. So that's it. So we're on to the end phase. So pass the ear along.
The nose.
It's all over stone. Yeah. My wife seems to think it's a nose. It's clearly an ear.
Go on. So I'm gonna buy a big dude. Put
Buying an ogre.
Yeah, there, and then I still get 2, don't I?
Yeah.
And then I'll put 2 there.
Right. So you got 4 to put down, Luke.
Conga line.
Or you can buy
I can, yeah, you can
Goblin.
buy a hobgoblin
hobgoblin.
It's a conga line.
because you both your stones.
No.
Okay.
There's 2. It's like conga line.
Yeah, different colours here. Look.
There's 2 there.
Okay. This wizard only takes 1 to kill. So that's why Thomas didn't pop up there. but Lisa's underneath. But I'll have enough to finish it off on him. That's how it works. Right. So, Thomas.
It's been 2 gems to buy a hobgoblin.
Right. So buy a hobgoblin.
So 3 into it. How's it turn?
Right. Now we're all moving towards this castle. Just realised I should have upgraded because
Looks have a gang
Is it good lad?
purples in there.
because I'm gonna get bonus stones here, aren't I? So I'll move there, which is for Lisa. One. And then I'll move these there. Get rid of the wizard. I'll have another one. Yeah, there.
Yeah, do you think about that, did I?
No, well, I didn't. I just did that.
I didn't realise it would want to kill it as well.
These
That's
guys
all
will
for
move
it
this way. Yeah, did it with a 4 or something.
Yeah.
Move these.
Get it, Luke.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Just get to the castle.
Yeah, there.
There's to be 15 around the castle.
No, 20.
20.
It's per player.
Oh, okay.
So it's five per player around the castle to destroy it.
Am I moving now?
So, yeah.
We're still doing the conga line on it. You're trying to destroy it, but then you moved into the right place. And then moving there.
Yeah, I don't know how your mind works.
Oh, I don't know how it works.
It's just easier to have a starting point and then go around the board, not jump to another location and then come back, and then you know you've done everything. Unless you were going that way, but I don't think you were. So, castle phase.
Yeah, can't do that.
So, a good defence until the next castle phase begins. The castle and all castle units have +2 goblins. What's our castle
Yeah, but
units?
that has 2. I have 2.
Well, yeah,
And I can't buy one, so if you want to buy one of them, Luke, it'll cost you 1.
And then you'll be able to
I will
buy
say
one.
they are good.
And then you'll be able to buy
Can't be
one.
nicey. Daddy's not nicey.
Okay. And plus,
Okay.
he gets to add 6, Luke. I mean, add 2.
I will help you with that.
Tower.
Yeah, get it down. So we've got a tower. Luke, you don't have to play it, but I think you should. There you go.
Look.
So this one attacks in all directions around it. So wherever you put that, it takes everybody around it. It takes 8 goblins to destroy it. It only does 1 point of damage, but it does it 3 spaces in every area. So I'm not saying you should put it there, but let's say you put it there, then it'll do them. If you put it there, it does all them. You know, if you put it there, it does all them. There, it does all them. There, it does all them.
I get the perfect.
It won't get everything. Right, let's go fit in the hex, look. There we go. It won't get everything because these are too tough for it, but he'll do a bit of damage and he's got to deal with it. Alright, I'm going to buy one for 2. Yeah, I'm going to make it a bit tough for you, Thomas, seeing as that's down there. So this is a good defence, the one we had earlier. So until the next castle phase begins, the castle and all castle units have +2. I'll put it that way.
Defeat anyway.
That's fine. So that makes that a 10. 10 to destroy that one. So nobody's got enough stones to buy any more cards. So conflict phase. So there's nobody into the castle. We've got this one, so it destroys 1 in every direction. So One out of there and one out of there.
Then I'm gonna put one there.
Okay. Don't hurt the ogre or the hobgoblin because of the. Cause it's just the one.
10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right, so that's that. So
That's
the end
the
phase, yeah. That's the ear.
That's the nose on.
nose.
And I'll have a stone, please.
What does it look like to you?
And ear.
Don't it look like a nose?
It's just like
Stone,
it
please.
looks like a
Stone.
looks like a goblin's nose. That way seems like a nose. It seems like an ear.
Yes, that's what it is. When there's a nose of them things in it.
I think Luke's just going to attack me to be fair.
Right. So now that you get where you can buy a hobgoblin if you want. Or you get to place 4 goblins like you do normally, but on this turn you can put them here or here.
All your own.
Or your own. You don't have to spread out.
You could help join the common line. Oh, that common line over there.
So you can see your own, eh? Okay.
That's easy then. So we can just hit them all.
Right, well I'm gonna
Get a wizard,
buy
hit them all. Easy.
a hobgoblin, please. In there. There's 2 goodies. And then I'll put 3 goblins over here. Stand them up. There we go. Move them, look. No, can't be sideways, we'll go towards castle. That's it.
That's what I made up. That's why.
Yeah.
He's spreading us out a bit. There's a few gaps in the middle. Can I just move one, or do I have to move them?
Well, no, they've all got to move towards castle. You can do what you just did, that's fine. That's it.
I have to keep them killing.
Just remember he's not played this game before.
So we can attack him.
Right, there we go.
Them ones can't move, but make 10.
So I've just tried that. You get a stone. As I say, we then play. They can't move even if there were 20 there, because they've contributed to that. They can't move. Happy to be corrected on that.
That counts as 2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Put low enough. Don't hit low enough. Oh, there's 2.
Which is why it would make sense to have some routine to moving your goblin rather than just moving random ones. Right, it's your first castle phase, Luke. Come on, get one of them up. Be mean. Nah, it's not a mean one. Water puddle. You may place this card at the start of the movement phase. It says that, but again, because we're drawing it now and it says you have to play it now, but we're putting it down. It just stops somebody moving, Luke. So the official thing in the book is any goblinoid that is now on a new hex with this symbol may not move during its next movement phase. Effects last for only 1 turn per group of goblinoids.
It might actually help somebody, to be fair.
Yeah, so it just slows you down. So if you put it there and I move on to it, my next turn I can't move them. Goblins
Which might help him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it there just in case, because my goblin moves there.
Yeah. Right, and then are you buying a card?
No.
No? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew he was going to buy
I'm
one.
going to buy one. Oh, and it's a barricade.
Oh,
There we go. So we're going to get this down and stop some. We're going to make some goblins go around.
Make some goblins go around.
Um,
That's not really possible. Oh my god, we're going to defeat it.
I'm going to put it
So first they're going to be nails to it.
there. Which is probably going to get, well, it will get destroyed next turn, but it stops them moving for a bit. So, Thomas, buying a card?
Yeah.
2 then.
Barricade.
Another
We're
barricade.
going to use it in our area.
Right, just watch what you're doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It won't be destroyed.
So there we go.
Takes 10.
Takes 10. I did see some.
2. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I did see some versions of the game where it said 10 on the barricade, but it didn't make it into the game by the look of it, but it's 10. Right, so nobody else can buy any more cards. So conflict, there isn't any. There's some new castle.
Hindrances.
Yeah, but no actual units. So that passes to me, Luke. Thank you. We all get another stone.
And I've got enough to buy Hugo, which will be destroyed from the wizard. Oh,
Right, so I'm up first. So I'm not angry enough to buy anything. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go 4 over here and 2 over there. I don't know if these tactics work, but I like to split mine up when I can. So there we go. You having a lie down?
Yeah. He's asleep.
Tired? He's only just left his tent.
Wake up. It slaps that one and that one dies and then it comes back. I'm gonna buy
A big one.
yeah.
An ogre. There you go.
It's got most organs which will perish. Do I have any goblins?
2. Just get 2 now.
Oh, no, organs will perish.
Right, movement. I'm going to move these guys this way because we're not helping with that barricade. Same with these, move them down the middle of the barricade. So at this point, remember we need 20 in the middle. So we need to get 20 round here. We've got 2 there, so that's 4 at the minute. I'm hoping these barricades are going to slow people down so I can get in. If I'm honest with this game, the trickiest bit is remembering what you've got around the castle. Coming this way, and then this way to avoid this barricade, and then these are all coming forward. We're going to avoid the water puddle. Thank you anyway. Into there. That's it. Look.
Destroy that.
Yep. So now.
Would mummies be able to move or not?
No. So we've been playing. If you start the movement next to one of them, you can't move. It needs a stone. Again, I'd love to, if that's wrong, correct me. But that's what we've been doing.
Oh, they move there.
Yep.
There's a lot of oranges and purples, but hardly any greens and blues. They all got destroyed.
Huh?
Maybe
What,
we
that
should
one?
pick on purple.
I'll leave her. That done?
Yeah.
Oh, I get stone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
so-
got the stone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, so you can't move them. Stay next to that barricade.
Can you then? Daddy will get them. 'Cause I think that means-
No, he can't attack you.
Can't attack. No. We're not. Yeah, we didn't. We know it's your first game, Luke, but no. Goblin, don't fight other goblins. It's all the castle units that do that.
They like help each other, like from attacks.
Yeah, it's like a semi-co-op.
Oh, so Daddy keeps saying it's co-op, but it's not because he likes attacking everybody.
He likes attacking us too.
I'm not attacking. It's the castle that's attacking.
Well, you put it so it kills most goblins.
And
Right.
don't put it at Luke.
So now it's the castle phase. We've not had this
Luke will
before.
die.
So now we've actually got somebody next to the castle. What happens is all the ones around the castle, one goblin gets destroyed in each hex. So one in here, one in here. It does say goblin in the book. I think that we're doing it correctly. So if a hobgoblin or ogre is there, they don't get destroyed. So my castle card. I think my castle card. It's a barricade. Another barricade.
Who shuffled these?
Me.
Shuffle them around. Well done, did you?
This is difficult.
The only space is there and there. It went before.
What's that? Could be there. Could be there. Could be there.
Yes,
Is it?
just stop the road.
But they're coming in from both sides, so if we had time, I could work out what the maths are of everybody moving. But if I'm honest, and purely for this reason, because it's going to get destroyed whenever I put it. If I'm going to lose, I'd sooner lose to Luke than one of you two, so I'm going to pop it back down there.
And
But I am going to buy a castle card,
a barricade.
and it's the old faithful tower. Have a tower, please.
Oh,
Right, where can this do maximum damage? I'm sorry, Luke, I think this might have to be cutting through some of yours, because I've stopped them for a turn.
Stopped. Someone stopped us.
Yeah.
Someone stopped us from a wizard, wasn't it?
So I'm going to put it there. It's going to hack through some of yours. Right.
That's how many ticks.
I'm gonna buy one.
So you probably.
For me.
I think I did the round the castle too soon.
What do you mean around the castle?
I'm gonna use this.
You know when I did that?
Yeah.
I think that's the beginning of the conflict.
But yeah, that's the conflict.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Priest. No, it's not. That's the wizard. It's the priest.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody, I did that too soon.
Well, Daddy has that.
Oh yeah.
It's the priest. Where's the priest going? So I'll put them back just in case it matters. Alright. Trying to kill them. They'll die in a minute.
You need to think about how many's on the board, Thomas.
Yeah.
And who.
That'll help that get up.
Oh, yeah.
He'll destroy one of his goblins, but then he'll destroy it next
If
turn.
you want to help me win, that's fine. I'm alright with that.
That's what I mean.
You have already got moved. Dying that way.
But I think there's a bit of brotherly rivalry here rather than thinking about tactics.
Rather than thinking about tactics.
So you've got a load of. You've got a wizard.
It's alright, that's your decision. Right, so it's you, Shell. 2 to 3.
3. Yeah, I'm going to use all my 3 to buy another one.
Oh my, that is just.
Yeah, I'll do it. You may move and turn a castle unit to any legal hex. This will not move tower or barricade units.
It's a tower.
Is that a tower?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll move this one then. Help you, Luke. There's far too many orange. I think wherever I put it, it's going to die anyhow.
Oh, yeah.
isn't it?
Not if you put it there. Unless I move them there.
Yeah, is it really worth killing one orange out there at the back in the middle of nowhere? It's up to you, but
It's only going to kill one. We'll kill it. I don't know.
okay. Nobody's got any stones left. So that's the conflict phase. The bit that I should have done is one of these and one of these for the castle. And then this guy kills one in each X in its range. So we'll start with this direction. It's going this way, so it's this ogre, but don't kill it. I've just noticed, just not to do with the game really, but that's already
Chipping.
slightly chipped. I did check these when they came, but that one's chipping on the corner. And we've only had about 4 games, so that
Normally Mummy and Luke are
I would probably like that. But anyway, so he's okay, despite the chipping. This way, so you've got 3 X's. So it kills one, it's okay, so it kills that one. And this way, kills that one. This way, again, Ogren's too tough. This way, kills that one. This way, kills that one.
Now it's just my special.
And you're coming in there, are you?
Yep.
Right, so Blue's coming in there with his purple buddies.
Yeah. No, not win it. One died there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm?
And then the priest kills one of these. And then we're done. So, end phase. You can have the ear. Everybody gets a stone.
Stone.
Everyone gets a stone.
Yeah. Put your hand in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
Get it back.
Right. That's Thomas. Right, so on this turn, you need to get as many of them up there as you can. The problem is that tower's going to slow them down. They're all coming in now.
No. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. These ones keep getting stopped, don't they, Mummy?
Oh yeah. Just come back. And just not look. Just put them in there like that. Right, move. Come on, concentrate.
Well, them ones destroy that.
Yep.
2 S armor. Them ones destroy that.
Right, can we go around
yeah.
where people are? And sideways, they're going to go forwards.
Then 3 will go in. They'll go in that one. They'll go in there.
They're just all fingers, you, aren't you?
Right, so then this one you're right, so got 2, 4, 7, 8 round it. So it destroys it. Again, I'm not sure if we're doing this right, but
I think it should be at most.
normally it would be the player that moved in and destroyed it. It's his go first movement. So we'll go with that. Right, so green. It's all getting a bit crowded now. I'm not sure we
Not them.
need some castle units down.
Come back as mud. Oh no, there's no point.
Me and Mummy are one union.
Well, they can move. They can move into one of them X's in front of them.
Me and Mummy are one union.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, because we're joined.
We'll see when it comes between your goblins and hers. Move them.
I did move them.
Oh, okay.
Confusing me. I started there.
Move the
Right.
rest of my guys.
Come on then, Luke. Right, so hang on, because he's close to Castle Port. that were there, remember, so you can't move them ones. But what we're on 3, we're only on 4 at the minute.
Yeah.
So you can't move them ones. Remember that were there. So them 2
Can
there.
move them 2.
Right, can we start with them 2?
Okay.
That's it. Right. And then, yeah. Now they can move into that one if you want.
Yeah, he's got more friends.
You can move this one,
Into that space.
and then you can move them.
Okay, there. And then more. We have to get rid of baddies.
Right, so I need 4 to kill this guy, so we're coming in, hop there, kill that. I'm still in place. Thank you. So these can't move, so everybody else is coming up behind.
There's too many orange on board.
See you later. Right, castle.
Archer.
Oh, we haven't had an archer. So there's the archer.
That one.
Yeah. That's
Just hang on. I've had an archer, so there's the archer token. Turn it over. See there.
I think we should cut through his guys. What do you think?
So
Like he did to me.
he's got a range of 5 in a straight line.
Take to kill them.
Kills 2 in each hex, and takes 6 goblins to destroy it.
Straight next to one. Put it there. I should put it there. I think there because it will do more damage.
In there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you buying a card?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Oh, it's that weird one again.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah.
Now this one is going to cause some aggro because. Oh no, this one's all right. Yeah. I need to read rulebook again on this one. This is call logo. Correct me, please. The sniper wizard, and it says at the end of the castle phase, the next player may take this card if they have 1 or fewer cards. Now, when we did this, we didn't understand that rule. I've since noticed that he's got. I'll show you the token. So that's the symbol on the back for him, and on the front, it's got that. Now, the one that we missed, if you can pick that up on the camera, is the little green arrows circling the 5. Which means it's camouflage. So flip this hex face down until its card is played again. So again, happy for people to correct me. So what I think happens now is you place him, and he does 5 damage. No, he does 4 damage, 5 spaces straight in front of him, kind of like an archer. And it takes 4 to kill him, but then you flip him over. And then at the end of the castle phase, because this card's still knocking about, the next player may take this card if they have 1 or fewer cards. So he gets flipped over, but then you can take that and I think if he's not on the board, put him back on because he might get killed. If he is on the board, then you flip him over. I think. So I'm going to pop that there just to remember if he's on the board.
Him then.
If he's on the board, I don't think he can. I think you just flip him back over.
Put him. Yeah, we could use there to kill baddies. Or kill 4 or 1. Yeah. Yeah, I knew he was going to go for me. Just to get rid of the front line.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Right, so
Don't start crying when you. Yeah.
right, so I'm the only one that can buy a card, so I'm gonna pay 2 for a card and get a wizard. Oh,
Is that
wizard.
one?
Yep. I love wizards. They come in and they do loads of damage, and then they ping away again. So this guy, where can he do his most damage?
I think there.
He's gonna come.
Thomas. So he's a big guy.
He is, but I'm just thinking if I can't. It's quite easy to kill, but oh, it's 3. I thought it was 3. Oh yeah.
Between the two loners.
Yep, so put him there. Right, nobody can buy any more cards, we haven't enough stones. So, castle phase, so conflict phase even. So we start with round the castle. So this guy dies. I said I was going to start here once, we're going around. This one here, the rules are the one with the most dies. So that's the blue. Come round here, and there's a purple. Come round here. Get an orange. So we start here again. So this does 4 damage in each hex, 3 away. So 4 damage in here, so kills them 2. Kills that one. Kills that one. Yeah. 4 damage in this hex. Kills that one. 4 damage in this hex. Kills all of them. So, good from the wizard. Right, so he's bringing his. Are you sure? Using his necromancer to bring a blue back. There. Right there. Okay. Right. So going round. So then this guy. So he's the sniper wizard. So again, so it's 4 damage, 5 squares in this direction. So kills your ogre, kills these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then just misses everybody else. Okay.
And he flips over, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then he flips over.
It's time for the archers.
And then the
The lady's got
archer.
the green round though.
That's what that is.
Camouflage, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so the last green one moved, didn't it?
Yeah, it's feet. Then this archer kills 2 in each hex, 5 again. So kills them 2, kills them 2, kills 2 out of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally kills 2 purple down there. Right, so that cleared the board a bit. So at the end of the castle phase, the next player may take this card if they have one of your cards. So that's you. That's in your hand. Play it whenever you want. So it's the end phase. So past the ear, we all get a stone.
Looks like we get more than one stone. Oh, we actually get 1 stone.
Right. So Green's putting those down. He's only good if you've got stuff targeting you. So he's you can put people nearer to the castle. We haven't got anybody targeted now.
Teddy does that, so it'd be good if Daddy had it.
Means he could have saved his ogre.
If he didn't, that weren't on the board at the time. He would have had to play. He has to play that now to know that then he's going to play a castle card.
Does it get everyone on the same space?
So it says at the start of the Goblin phase, place your Hellfire token in a hex at least 3 away from the castle. You may choose not to gain goblins this Goblin phase. If you do, move any goblinoids in a target hex to the Hellfire token. So if he was me, then I could put that token somewhere else and then move it.
So you can move anyone's?
No, between a hex, between a target hex.
Oh, so if they all move there, and they're in the target hex, then that means you can move all them 4 somewhere else.
Yeah.
You have to move one.
Right, anyway, so you've got 4 goblins to put down.
Okay.
I've got 6, but I'm not getting very far.
4.
Oh no, you've got to.
No, you've got to go
stay
there. Yeah, you've got to go there.
So if you,
It's only when you've got the ear.
next time you can, when you get the nose.
I'm spending 3 gems to get an ogre.
That's not your turn yet. No,
It
it
is.
is. Although Dad did it while Luke were doing it.
I know.
That's why I did it.
I won't do it exciting, so it's not put down. Right, movement.
10. So it's 20 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so they're going there. I'm going to get rid of this one.
Stone.
For a stone. And then.
So we're up to 6 round the castle.
Is that closer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, a bit
I'm getting a bit confused.
packed now.
Not with my guys. My guys are dead.
Yeah, we're going to hit green this turn.
No, because that's not the day.
Right, so up to. Oh, I didn't see him.
And why did you hit me there then?
6, 7. So we're up to
10.
11.
11.
Up to 11. Right, Luke.
Move that right there. Then there. Then there. Then there. Then there, and then move to there.
Right, so we're on 11. Yeah, I'll start here. Yeah. So 13. Uh, 6 to kill that. And that's cutting down here.
I know you moved them from there, didn't you? You moved them there, and then move them there, and that's your 6.
Couldn't, but now we can't, because I can't go back.
Oh. Yes, we can. If you really want to.
No, I'm going to leave it. Thank you, Shell, but I'm going to leave it. They're going to come there.
Is
Yeah, 2.
You move there. You can't move, because I'm not going to move there.
That's not close.
That's
Definitely
close.
sideways. Yeah.
Why can't you move?
2 isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to move there next to him. You're going to move there. Just move there. Move there. Move there.
There and there.
Oh, yeah. He has to move. He's going to move there. Next to them.
Okay. Right, castle phase.
Oh. I've got to play it on now.
Yeah.
+2.
Right. I'll read it, shall I? A good defence until the next castle phase begins. The castle and all castle units have +2 defence.
And then I'm going to buy one. It's a puddle. I'll play it. Are you buying one, Luke?
Yeah.
Right, so this is the other confusing one. Mac Williams is the Morlifant Ranger. I'd play him, but that's him that moves. No, it's him. That one, yeah, that one.
That one.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's his card, and I guarantee we're playing this one wrong. So there's the
Yeah,
matching
you've got to look at the board, Luke.
token.
It's going to attack me.
Think how
And
many
there's all the
Loads.
confusing symbols on him.
He's
either
going.
green or orange.
So we're interpreting this as that he moves. He turns towards the nearest goblinoid, moves 3 spaces towards it, and then attacks. Oh no, sorry. He pushes away goblins either side of him at the front. Then he moves 3, and then attacks front and back.
Okay.
We'll demonstrate that because that was confusing. So first thing he does is wherever you put him, he'll push them back, and then he moves, unless he's up against something, and he attacks that way and that way. So front and back, 4.
What's that? That's
What?
what it moves.
The green.
Yeah.
That's where he moves. Moves in that direction. But he don't move if.
And then it'll kill.
Right. Well, you're not in a hex. You were putting it. Right. So we put him there. Right. So that's the hex.
I just like a blasted mark.
Yep.
No. No, I won't put it there.
That place is fine. Even how you had it was okay. Now that's just crazy. Because it's attacking the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so all that stuff with the pushing and the attack, you've got it now facing the castle.
What's that
And
red?
it will turn, but
What's that red bit then?
attack. But the green bits, well, the red skulls attack at the front. I said front and back.
Mm.
So the first position you had him were better. Right. And he's got to fit in the hex that's on the board. You can't just make up your own lines.
What's wrong with it?
So that'd be front and back, there and there. Or that'd be front and back, there and there. That's fine.
Right, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's rubbish.
I'd probably face him other way.
Hmm?
So have the front here and the back there. So then he pushes blue away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to clarify what the rules said. Sorry that took so long. So it's yellow. So the player with the king's ear pushes any goblinoid away from the unit in that direction. It says before it has moved. That's before this unit. So we've got to issue. So you push him away. And then it says he turns and moves towards the nearest goblinoid and then attacks, but he's actually stood next to the goblinoid. So
Yeah, but does he do it now? Because we're not on the.
yeah, well the movement and then attacks. We move now. Yeah.
Well, he's just picked up a castle card, so
I know.
he should just put it down, and then it's your turn to see if you want to.
Ah, right, okay. I think you might be right. So we should have moved him.
So
Before attacking, turn this unit toward the closest goblinoid and move it this value. But yeah, you're right. We shouldn't have done the pushback either.
yeah, so I've put it all back. Now it's you if you want to buy one, but you can't. You can't buy one. So now it's movement.
Well, conflict. Around the castle first, starting here. So green.
Yeah, he pushes that back first.
No, the castle.
Okay, yeah.
The castle's doing its bit. Right, so you decide.
It doesn't really matter, Thomas.
Goblin's ear decides which one.
Orange.
The orange's too tough. So that purple one, this orange one. I'm guessing you're going to decide blue.
Yeah.
Right, so now it's the units. So he's going to, literally push them backwards. So that was your job, I didn't mean to do it.
Was.
I caught it, I was just demonstrating and I flicked it. And then he's supposed to move, but this guy's in front of him. So we're playing, he doesn't move, and he does 4 points of damage. So he kills that.
Three direction. Oh, is it 3 direction? Oh.
And then 2 at the back. You didn't actually play that card.
I didn't want to.
Okay. That don't fake trigger, and then we've got the archer here, which again does 2 damage, 5 in that direction. Those 2 goblins. I'll keep the goblin. Those 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bounces off the ogre, don't do any damage. And we're done. And we forgot that. Oh no, it's until the next castle phase.
Yeah.
Right, and you put 1 there. Cool. That's it then. We're done. That's the goblins here. I'll get a stone, please. Thank you. And then now it's you, Luke. Put some goblins down. No, can't put mine. This one. It's the unused barracks. And down there. You're good to go. 2.
Movement.
Move that guy there. There. Is that forward or sideways?
Sideways.
Forwards there. How many have I got now? Not many.
1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did move those?
No. And where do you want these?
Straight forward.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So my first movement is to move them to here, so I'll deal with that. So no, I don't. Right, enough. So that now. No, I ain't. So he's gonna come in here. He's gonna come in here. I'll think about that in a minute. It's 4 here. Yeah, because they're coming up behind it, so I will move them to there. And 4 up there. Everybody up behind it. They can't move. And they're gonna come up behind that. Oh, green. Might lose the space, but we'll see. Right, you, Thomas. Oh, hang on. Now destroyed. It's still.
Only got them 2 even. 14.
14.
Kill that.
How many got it to kill that?
Stone. 7.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, 6, 7,
8.
8. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17, 18, 19, 20.
19, right? 3, 6, 7, 11, 15, 17, 20. Yeah. So I didn't see him because he was slightly back. So there's 20 around the castle. So the last person in gets the victory. So that's green.
Well, I think Mummy has
That's
the money.
Mummy.
I think when we had the
It's not
most
about the
people-
most. It's moving the last one in. So that's
Who
moved
made
it
the
in.
most? Daddy had the most.
No, at the castle. No matter who's most on the board, I was pointing most on the board if you're miles away from castle.
Call mine one.
Right, so there's our playthrough. Well done, Shell. You won.
My first time winning.
I think it's his fourth game, and the first two games I played with Shell and Thomas, and neither of them wanted to attack anybody. I personally enjoyed it. I didn't mention this to you guys. I thought that was good, but I feel like there's not enough castle cards coming out. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, there's not.
So I toyed with the idea, and we might try this, is to start with a castle card each, just so it adds it early on. Because I think by the time you get enough castle cards out, you've got too many goblins on the board. So I did enjoy it, but I just felt like we weren't killing enough goblins. And I know I'm supposed to be leading my goblins.
I did. It adds 2.
Yeah, so that makes it 22.
You are.
Makes it 22.
Oh,
but
all right then.
just
All right
moving
then.
two in
There we go.
So,
There we go.
yeah, he's right. He did pick it up, but yeah, she moved them 2 in, and she's definitely won this time. Yeah, so I just think you need to get a few more, and I know people might disagree, but I just feel unless we're playing it wrong, so I'm going to post this video on and let me know. I just feel like we need a few more castle units on, and by the time you're placing them, you place them, and then you place them, and then they get destroyed straight away because there's already goblins around it. So the wizard goes down, but then he gets killed. The archer goes down, and then he gets killed. I just think the castle units don't stay on the board long enough once you actually get them on there.
I think that
Right.
with 4 players as well. I think with 3, it were all right. For some reason,
Yeah, well,
because we seem to have a lot more attacking when there were 3.
yeah, it obviously depends which cards come out as well. But that was good. Did you enjoy it, Luke?
Yeah.
First time? Yeah? Would you play again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting you on spot, asking you directly on camera, but yeah. You still enjoying it, Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be a good one for us. We do struggle a bit with 2 boys of a similar age, particularly Thomas likes to attack Luke, no matter what the state of the play is. We've had that in other games as well. But that's just one of the things, you just have to see. Alright, so thanks everybody. That's a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.